Hi everyone, this is Chris. Thanks for listening. If you like our content, be sure to check out our website at flashfantasypodcast.com. Now, without further ado, here's the Riftwalkers.
Still separated on different planes of existence, the Riftwalkers are each trying to overcome their own challenges to getting home. Rhys, Lyrian, and Ephron are trapped in Nakmatera's plane, while Luca, Val, and Mick may have just found a way out of Ayueti's plane, but at what cost? In the twilight moonlands of Nakmatera's plane, Rhys, Lyrian, and Ephron search for some sort of indication that they're going in the right direction. The only clue given to them is that the moon shone from behind this mysterious shard of a blade able to break curses and free them and hopefully their friends.
I guess then everybody is just trekking up the mountains looking for a pedestal, but still heading towards the moon, because if you head towards the moon, then the moon's always going to be behind whatever you come across.
It's not too hard, actually, to find different stone way markers along your way. As you continue along, there are pretty clear instructions on the first few, but as you reach a larger stone, this one with Sanguine's script written upon it, the lines and etchings of the quote-unquote map that is upon it are not indecipherable, but would take some investigative prowess.
Lyrian would like to examine these further.
All right. You are unable to read the script, that's for sure, but you think after a little bit of time you might be able to decipher what landmark lines up with what symbol and whatnot.
Was that it?
That was it?
I turn to Ithran and Rhys and say, if you give me a bit of time, I think I can figure out what these are referring to.
Very good. And the script, is that still legible?
Yes.
Okay. Then Ephron's just going to read the script and see if that provides any clues to help speed up the process.
It doesn't provide much of a clue, more so a warning, in which it says, "To an ancient vault I mark the way, but look too close and my paths fade."
Classic riddle. Okay. We just gotta not look at the path.
Rhys then tears off a piece of his cloak and ties it around his eyes. But his eye holes burn through it, so he can still see. So he's kind of like, darn it.
All right, well then, Lyrian, why don't you do an investigation check on that one?
21.
It doesn't take you long, maybe 10, 15 minutes, to decipher what lines up with what between the landmarks nearby and the depictions on this stone, as you're pretty confident where you can find the next waystone that will lead you toward this vault, as it mentioned.
I relay the information to Ephron and Rhys, so they have an idea of what exactly I'm planning on doing or where we're going.
Ephron tells the others to just make a mental note of the landmarks and their relative positions in case we get some weird, shifty stuff going on later ahead, because he tells them about the riddle that he read, or the warning that he read on this tablet. I'm assuming that Lyrian and Rhys are okay with this, but we all head towards the next waypoint.
Yes.
Yeah, Lyrian's okay with that. He also made a note of the position in his book from where they were at.
Just kind of a side note for Rhys, since he is very clearly not as superior with maps and wayfinding in this terrain as Lyrian is, and he also can't read or speak the language like Ephron can, he's being pretty introspective during this time. The name Nakmatera keeps on going through his brain, and he's reflecting on like his feeling of distance from his patron god, but he's kind of reaching out to that feeling that he felt back at the tower with the ravens circling above, of just like something out there, and not necessarily anything in particular, but he's trying to see if he can maybe make some sort of connection to this deity figure of the realm.
It isn't long before you find another one of these marker stones containing another intricate map of the terrain.
Lyrian, I believe there is another map here that requires your expertise.
Lyrian approaches it, and I'm assuming that there's probably another inscription, and asks Ifron to translate it for him.
So, Lyrian, then roll another investigation check.
22.
All right. So, with this one, it takes a little longer, maybe up to a half hour before you're able to decipher exactly where to go next. But as you do, you can plainly see the next area that you have to venture to. You may lead your party further if you so desire.
So it is getting harder because it took me longer to decipher.
Now, is there another warning on this one, or is it the same?
Yeah, there hasn't been text on the second one.
All right, cool.
We must go this way if we are to continue on this path.
And everybody follows him.
Perhaps an hour passes in time. You're not quite sure just because of the stillness of the sky above. Even the clouds seem to have not moved. And as you look above you, you also note that the ravens have disappeared. As you approach the third waystone, it is a bit larger than the first two, with a map that seems to be encoded somehow.
Encoded. The closer you look, the more it disappears. I think that was word for word verbatim what it said.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
I mean, what I have written down is, to a vault I mark the way, look close and something.
So the part that we needed.
That's good.
Really caught that one. Are you going to do the same rigmarole?
Yeah, Lyrian, he glimpses at it, takes note, and then investigates further.
Okay, roll investigation.
Nat 20.
Are you serious?
Nice.
27 is my total.
So this one, you sit around for about 30 minutes before you actually can start playing it out in your mind and connecting the dots and drawing in the dirt beneath you until you finally come out with a correct version of this map that will then lead you to what it seems to be the final waystone before the vault.
If only I saved the Nat 20 for the final waystone.
Or maybe the final waystone's right outside the vault. You know?
Oh, yeah. We'll hope that's the case. I tell Reese and Ifran, and I assume we start heading that direction.
Yeah, and honestly, you are able to make it there in record time, and you see the final waystone standing before you.
Reese, real quick, he's going to have a little conversation with them, mainly Efron, but also Lyrian. Because Lyrian was able to tell that this is like the final waystone, right?
Yes.
Efron, you mentioned something about the deity of this realm, this Nachmatera. What is this being's disposition towards mortals? It didn't seem like those people we talked with earlier were in a very good circumstance. What do you think we should expect by going on?
Nachmatera, if you follow the sanguine virtues, is the virtue of breath and thought. However, to humans, she is the veilor of forbidden knowledge and the void. The sanguines that we met in the valley, they said that their curse came upon them because they dared to seek after forbidden knowledge, and Nachmatera gave them a glimpse into the void. Now they are cursed to be neither dead nor living. They simply exist in the valley. They cannot leave. If I were to guess, we might be faced with temptations. When we find this vault, we might be presented with knowledge that seems desirable to us. Something we hope to find, but surely the knowledge comes at a price. Or perhaps it is simply a vault that holds the shard. I do not know. I am not very familiar with this realm.
And you assume this shard does not belong to this category of forbidden knowledge? That we are not cursing ourselves by seeking it out?
I do not believe so. I do not believe this shard is of Nachmatera herself. The sanguine said that the shard is a single piece of a larger blade, and that the blade was split up between the 5 virtues, so that no one virtue may have power over the other. I do not think that obtaining this shard would pose a risk, at least not a risk from Nachmatera. Perhaps there is some greater curse associated with the blade itself, but if it is possible to obtain a shard from one of the other virtues, I do not believe we will suffer the same fate as the people in the valley.
Well, perhaps we can think about the other shards once we free ourselves of our current circumstance. Very well, then. I merely wanted to ask the question before venturing on.
Yes, a good question. Lyrian, how is the final waypoint coming?
Lyrian, roll investigation.
23.
So a line of script appears above the map, and the lines in the map sort of dissolve a little bit.
What does the line of script say?
Does Illyrian tell Ifron that?
Oh, I assumed he was looking at this with us.
Yeah, Ifron turns his attention to the waypoint and sees the line of script and reads it.
And it says, "Folly in your interpretation. Find again the right location."
So, it sounds like I butched that roll, guys.
Sounds like we're in the wrong place.
Well, because you would have had to present some sort of conclusion or map to the stone to receive that answer, as you did for the ones before.
Okay. Lyrian, seeing that he has done something wrong, goes back and works at it again.
Okay, roll another investigation for me.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Come check it out.
All right.
Yeah, I see it. It's a nat 20, guys. Don't worry, we'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
That's a 27 total.
The lines on this map seem to come back into a more clear embossment of what the path is. And you see that the way forward won't be as clear as you had hoped after deciphering all of these waystones, but you do have a good mind for your destination. So as you set out, I will require you to do a perception check. You can get bonuses based on the stones that you deciphered. You'll get a plus 14 to your bonus.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holy guacamole.
Sweet.
This is why we pay Lyrian the big bucks.
So one of you do perception and add 14 to it.
Lyrian, why don't you do it? You've been on a hot streak.
You're a ranger, Lyrian. That was an 18, so yeah, it's a pretty hot
It was a
streak.
19.
18 plus 14 plus 8.
What is it?
A really high number.
That's 40.
40 total.
Jeez Louise.
Okay.
Sorry, needed 41.
Back in Ayueti's plane, Luca has fallen to the ground after being branded by the blacksmith, and she just made her remark to Val about the weakness of little ones.
Luca's body has just been thrashed through this campaign.
Honestly.
It's a
I'm
miracle
not gonna
he's
lie.
still alive.
Luca's got a little bit of a death wish, a redeem of a mock wish, or save a mock wish, but also a little bit of, what am I doing here?
Suicide
I know
mission.
He's got a bit of a suicide mission mentality, yeah.
Val will kneel down next to Luca to make sure that he is I mean, he's obviously not okay, but at the same time, while Val is doing that, he will cast message to Mick again and say, "Do you want to get in on this somehow? I don't know. Do you want me to make you not invisible? Perhaps you should go out and come in," and we'll be like, "Oh, yay, there you are."
No, I think in these cases, I don't think that would be the best idea. Perhaps I can observe from afar, but close. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm invisible. Anyways, but what I can do is this. I can bring my jacket and put it over the shoulders of our good friend to comfort him. Or not.
Jacket's not invisible anymore.
Never mind. Okay. Yes, I don't think that would be a good idea. But like I said, I will remain invisible.
Okay, you want to stay invisible?
Yes.
Okay. You can be invisible for an hour. I can cast it on you again when we get to that point, but just so you know, if you attack or cast spells or do anything, it will break.
Do anything.
Well, I mean, do any,
Don't flatulate. What?
I'm rooting to
in game terms, if you attack or cast a spell, the invisibility will break, but you can, pick locks and things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or make skill checks.
So the blacksmith, she sheds her robe, which then forms into this massive pair of wings on her back. Again, you see her exposed, strange, muscly, sinewy body. And she holds out a hand, one for Val and one for Luca, and she says, "Grab hold then. It is time we flew."
I hold on to Val as tight as I can.
Val was gonna gesture, at his waist very vehemently.
Luca is kind of dazed, but he sees Val doing that, and he thinks, oh, I mean, if he's doing it, then I guess. He doesn't have a particularly strong grip. Actually, no, he's coming back. He's coming back to himself. He's, okay, yeah, let's do this. That hurt like crazy.
I mean, even if you don't, the blacksmith sure does.
It's fair.
Big lady.
So she kind of gets into a little squat, and then her wings go up and flap down as she leaps into the air a good 60 feet or so. And then
realizes Val is a lot heavier than she thought.
I'm an Elvered. I'm very large.
Packing a lot of muscle.
And then begins carrying the, I guess, 2 visible and 1 invisible of you toward the nearest peak in her little valley. She looks down toward Luca momentarily and she says, I hope the brand did not hurt too much.
I can't say it was a pleasant experience.
But you are now indebted to me. I hope you understand this. When I call you, you will answer.
When you call, I will come.
I wish I could help you more. And she gets a little, ping of sadness in her voice. You have been through difficult times. I can feel it in you, especially with that mark on your forehead. It is not a good mark. One should never associate with murals. Though they portend to do Vale's bidding, they do not. Vale would never stoop so low as to employ such wretched creatures.
I don't know who Vale is or anything from the series of choices that brought me to this point. Well, I can't say that I have enjoyed my journey here, and honestly I see little opportunity to enjoy it in the future, but perhaps I can find my way to a better, more civilized employ.
What do you mean by that? Civilized?
Well, where I come from, you don't typically brand people to let them know that you owe them a debt. Often, a man's word is enough, but I understand that things, wherever we are, and beings such as you, have different ways. I just don't see them as civilized.
Perhaps where you come from, words carry more power?
Where I come from, there is no power beyond words and a sword.
Very interesting. So, there is no intent, then?
No. Where I am from, we don't have wonders such as those of intent. I've seen it worked and found it alarming, yet fascinating.
Of course it is fascinating. It is the power to realize your desires in the material world. I'm sure your friend here, and she cocks her head over to Val, has much that he could show you.
Show me? Without a doubt. Whether or not I could learn it is the question, and...
No, of course not. You are human. You have no connection to the essence of the world.
I seek none. The essence of this world has only brought me sorrow.
All right, she turns back to just flying ahead. She does not acknowledge you any further.
What a grumpy guy to have as your flying partner. Am I right, people? Man, total killjoy.
Mick is invisible. Mick would be the best conversationalist here.
Mick would be like, of course, intent.
You just feel me getting a tighter grip on your waist, like, I just want to talk.
I can sense it. Val casts a message and says, you can, do you want to talk to me?
Well, yes, I mean, I've been having a rough day. Nobody's asked me about it.
We've all been having rather a rough day, Mick. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Oh, darling, you're so lovely.
Thank you, Val. I appreciate that.
Did Emmon die?
Mick is everything I wish I could be in life.
Yeah.
Val will continue to message Mick as we fly.
Yes.
As a courtesy.
No, as genuine interest in love.
Oh.
So just to sum up, Val and Mick are having a delightful conversation, possibly about that game.
Yes!
So, as you eventually reach the peak of this mountain, there is a nice plateau area flattened off where you can safely land, and she puts you down. The wind is settled for now, but you can see in the distance that huge storms are brewing with just tornadoes of ice and snow cutting at the rocks of cliff faces beyond. She sits down and she lets you go. And she starts looking around and she says, it must be here. Yes, it's here somewhere. And she starts brushing away huge swaths of snow that have covered some rock below you.
Do you need help looking for something?
I'm looking for... There was a lock somewhere here.
Is it magic?
I do not believe so. Mechanical in nature. Ayueti was fond of his different machinations. Though anything that is mechanical, she kind of just rubs her fingers together, I can deal with. If I find it, I will be able to open it, and we will be able to go inside. However, this will take some time, and I must have complete concentration.
I will help you look if you will tell me what it is.
No, No. Your hands are not as deft as mine. I would need you to actually deal with those.
Oh no.
And she points off, kind of really, like, nonchalantly over your shoulder.
I look.
And you see two beings similar to her, a little smaller, maybe only around 10 feet tall. Their wings still unfurled, both of them male appearing.
Luca, who had been rubbing snow into his burnt cheek because it felt good, it's now pleasantly numb, drops it, and pulls out his rapier, ready to go. And Mick is just chilling invisible,
Yep.
making an indentation in the snow that we're just hoping the lady doesn't notice.
Mick can step exactly in Val's footprints.
Yeah. Are these two figures that are coming, do they appear hostile?
They are hefting large axes.
Cool. Sexy.
Very.
So that's what Val likes. Val likes large, strange dude appearing things with wings, wielding large axes. That's his particular brand of
What
interest.
really got him was
It's-
the axe part.
You don't know what Val likes.
Val literally said axes, and then they're like, oh yeah, that's sexy. So
Whoa. We weren't the ones that said sexy. Val was the one that said sexy.
Laurel said sexy. Val did not say anything.
Oh,
Val
okay, so hold
goes
on.
by-
So it's actually Laurel who likes axes.
Okay.
you don't usually see
yes.
that in
You can't see it in this
normal life.
camera, but she has a sexy lumber chopper calendar
Pan
up on
your,
the wall,
pan your camera.
Yes.
Lumberjack with a massive axe, just like
hanging on the wall.
I regret so much.
And he ripped his own sleeves off.
Yes. Okay.
It's too hot outside.
All right.
Interesting
So-
tangent.
These two figures, as Luca pulls out his rapier, they both look at each other and begin to guffaw.
They can guffaw the crap out of it until I hit him with 5d6 extra damage.
Once they settle down a bit, they start lumbering toward you. And they call out to your flying companion to say, "Hey, blacksmith, what have you brought here now? What new quarry?" And she just, like, waves her hand dismissively and looks right at Luca, who's probably still closest to her. And she says, "Send them away, please."
Before you walk up to them, Luca, can Val cast Fireball?
Val can do a ton of stuff. Luca is really more in of a defensive position. He's
Cool.
got some distance between him and the blacksmith, but he's more than willing to let them come to him. Though that's probably a bad idea with these gigantic axes. Like they got a lot of reach on them. That's all I'm
Is this
saying.
one of those situations in which you have to, you've been called and you must answer?
Well, that was kind of my thing. Is I was wondering, do I feel any surge of power or something, kind of through this mark and bond? Like, do I have a way? You said send them away.
No, you don't feel any invigoration.
Val casts Fireball.
So wait, she's calling the favor already?
No, she didn't.
Oh, I was about to say, dang, what was the point of the brand?
She's like, dang it.
2 seconds later, like, okay, I'm calling it in. You're gonna have that forever, though.
All right, what do they need to beat, Laurel?
Dexterity saving throw. My DC 17.
All right, one of them rolled a 16 and one of them rolled a 1.
Heck yeah! 31 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. So as your fireball streaks across this snow, melting it as it goes, it blasts right into these two and explodes in this burst of flame. After the fire and smoke clears and is extinguished mostly by these cold winds, little bits of flame still licking at the snow at their feet, they seem entirely unfazed.
Great. Love that for me. Are they unfazed and uninjured?
And uninjured, yes.
Dang it.
And one of them steps forward until he's maybe 10 feet from you. Pretty close. And then the other one is still sticking back. And he kneels down and he looks you right in the eye and he says, "Do you want to try that again?"
Luca would like to try to stab this guy in the eye.
All right, roll for a check.
Nat 20.
Whoa. This table is hot, I'll tell you that much.
As long as I don't roll anything, I have been rolling phenomenally bad lately, so if we keep the rolls on that side of the table, I think we're in business.
Yeah.
We're moving.
So as Luca lunges past Val and stabs his rapier into this being's eye. A fount of blood erupts on Val as the rapier goes clean through into his head, and a spout of blood just showers the both of you. He then recoils, screaming and standing, dropping his axe and backpedaling 10 feet before falling onto his back, still gripping his bleeding eye.
First of all,
Gotcha, sucker.
Luca doesn't say this, but this is Ammon speaking to Val, and I understand we're having to break a fourth wall to do this. I'm really sorry about that. That's going to be really hard to get out of your clothes. You had such a nice white shirt on.
I do have really nice clothes on.
Terribly embarrassed as the player of the character who just made that happen to you. Terribly embarrassed.
Makes a nice contrast to the hair, it's the highlights.
A little pop of color.
It's the dark lights, actually. It's dark.
It's like Ronald McDonald, but the opposite.
Oh,
I am a clown. It's fine.
Luca, stepping forward. Leave here.
The other one comes forward and he takes one of his axes. He has two, little pairs of hatchets.
Oh, okay. I mean, the hatchets are probably still half my size. So
And he swings one at Luca.
please whiff it.
And he, let's see, does 22 hit you?
No, it doesn't. No, no, it does.
Oh, I was
No,
like, what
okay.
are you
Joking
wearing?
entirely.
What is my armor class?
16.
Yeah, my armor class is a full almost 10 beneath that. So I guess only 6 beneath it, but yeah.
With his axe swing, he deals 38 damage.
Ooh, boys.
Are you dead?
It's a major wound.
Ooh, he chops your head clean off. But you're still alive for 10 seconds.
Oh, look.
So you kind of duck back, and his axe comes down and chops off your leg just below the knee, your left leg.
Oh,
Luca reacts a little bit more strongly to losing his leg
Wow.
than he did to losing his
Oh,
pinky.
man. You're
He
going to have
definitely
a
didn't
peg
like
leg.
that, but I do need to know if he swings again before I give an actual reaction.
No, so this is what happens. It doesn't go clean through your leg. It hits your leg and then it shatters the bone. And if your calf is, 10 inches in diameter, it goes through 8 of those 10 inches. And so your leg is still dangling there, spurting blood.
I don't like that.
And he just says, "That was my brother, you little shit."
So he's not going to swing with the other one.
No. He only unsheathed one.
Luca is deeply in shock, but is going to lash out and swing at him with his rapier, stabbing for him.
The rebuttal attack.
Okay.
No. So this is Luca is about to pass out from blood loss because he just cut a major artery in his body. But
Luckily, I'm pretty sure Val can cauterize that with
Please.
a slick fireball.
I swear,
31 damage.
We'll just pull him up right to the edge of the radius.
Roll with disadvantage.
oh, it's a nat one.
Too much luck, it overloaded.
You cut the rest of your leg off in the
You flail, and as you flail, your leg twitches up, and you cut the last 2 inches. So yeah, I just rolled a nat 1 on that one.
Oh.
Gosh.
As Lucas stumbles forward, attempting to get another hit, and maybe even blind this second giant flying man, he falls, tripping on some stone and whatnot just beneath the snow. And as he crashes down, your severed leg goes forward and it connects with the rock underneath the snow, pushing your shattered bone deeper inside your knee as you feel the muscle tear and rip and take an additional 8 damage.
Ow. If this number is correct, which I have written down, I'm pretty sure I have about 10 HP left out of 75.
Dang, Luca, you are taking it seriously.
Well, okay, so she said get him out of here. I feel like my action was a reasonable response.
You could say, hey, get out of here.
I did after I stabbed him in the eye.
Hey, beat it, you punks!
That's how you heard the
lady. Get out of here. Get off my lawn.
It's like, take care of business.
As Luca starts to fade into bloody unconsciousness, do Val or Mick wish to do anything?
I have something, but Mick, what would you like to do?
I was thinking of casting a spell, but I still want to remain invisible. So I guess the only thing I can do is kind of make sure that Luca's not still in harm's way or is still hurting himself accidentally. I know he's prone, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm prone, basically unconscious, lying as the last of my lifeblood spurts out of my severed leg.
Yeah.
Even with it not being completely severed, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's unlikely, especially after shattering it against that rock, that you're going to be able to sew that one back on. I'm doubting the efficacy of magic at this point.
Oh. You want me to cut it off?
No.
Okay.
Feel no need to make the wound worse. It's just,
Okay.
Maybe we should let a trained professional handle this. Is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah, so I just see what I could do for Luca without revealing that I'm invisible and that I'm there. That's all I do, but go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, can I make like a little, I don't know, arcana check or something to see if the fireball was ineffective because it was intent, or if the fireball was ineffective because they don't get hurt by fire?
Yes, you can make said arcana check.
Okay. Because that will affect what I do.
Yeah, and Chris, if you wanted to do a medicine check on Luca,
Oh, yeah. I forget that that's so bad.
you can reduce that major to a minor wound.
I didn't do too well. I did a 12.
All right, you're unable to render any meaningful assistance.
I put a Band-Aid on
So
it.
what?
Kiss it better.
Laurel, what is Val going to do?
Well, I rolled a big old 2, so 7 total. So I assume I don't know much.
Your results are inconclusive.
Surprise! Okay, well, then they're already pretty hostile towards us, so I don't think this is going to necessarily, like, draw extra ire by any means, but I'm going to attempt to cast Charm Person on the non-eye poked out one. He has advantage on his saving throw because we are fighting.
You don't say. Okay.
Wisdom save, DC 17.
All right, that first one was a 2 and a 6. So 2.
Is he charmed by me?
It is charmed.
Okay, great.
You couldn't have done that before I cut off my leg?
I didn't know that they were going to be immune to fireball.
And
That's
she
fair.
didn't know that you were going to stab the first one in the eye. so-
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. It's not like I gave her a lot of heads up. Just BT dubs. He might swing that axe at my leg to chop it off.
Yeah.
How long is he charmed for?
An hour.
Upon being charmed, he kind of blinks as if he were in a stupor before, and he looks down at Val, and he kind of gives a nice little smile, and then he looks slightly past you to Luca, who is, bleeding in the snow, and he's like, oh, damn, I did that. I'm so sorry. Oh, gods above. Oh, yeah, okay. And he kind of, turns around and hurls a bit. And he's dropped his axe. And his other brother's like, you idiot! What are you doing? He's a little further away. So with your newly charmed giant friend puking not too far away from you, his brother screaming to attack, the blacksmith actually walks up and kneels down right behind Val, placing a hand awkwardly on your back/shoulder. And she looks between you and Luca and the indentation where Mick is kneeling beside Luca.
Yeah, the snow is our real
Surprise.
enemy here.
And she says, I opened the vault, but it seems you've made a right mess of things.
Well, you could have given us better instructions.
There. And she gives you a nice pat, and then she stands up, cracks her knuckles, and starts walking toward the two others.